welcome you out to Greenwood High School on the campus of Greenwood Public Schools. The 5A West Conference Game 2 for Greenwood and Harrison, who has traveled down for today's contest. Harrison won last night 10-5. And the Bulldogs looking to get a split here on the battery for today for Greenwood is catcher Ty Holt, and pitching for the Bulldogs is Aaron Taylor. That's in there for called strike, 1-1 now for Taylor. That one's low and away, 2-1. That one is lifted toward center, and it's down for a hit, and Cooper Webb will scoop it up. And Harrison leads off with a single here in the top of the first.
Now batting number 12, Peyton Reese.
That brings Peyton Reese to the plate for Harrison. Bunt shown and down. It is fair. Holt will gather it up and make the out at first on a fielder's choice. And that will bring Crockett to the plate. For Harrison. That one fouled into the netting. Strike one. And that one just misses, 1-1. And that one is hit foul over the wall towards left, just past the bullpen area. That one misses on the outside, 2-2. That one is hit towards second. Rennick has it. He'll get it over to first and record the out and push the runner around to third.
Now batting number 2.
That one's in there for called strike. And that one is hit towards first. Campbell has it, waves off Taylor, and trots over for the out. 3 unassisted. A nice start to the top of the first here at Greenwood. No runs, no errors. We will be back in just a minute. You are watching Greenwood High School baseball.
Come on, move. Here we go. Just a little baby step. Just move.
Honey, what in the world are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to mosey on down to the bank. This gal here is my ticket for that home improvement loan at Farmers.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And Farmers.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The 4th oldest Ford dealer in America.
We welcome you back to Greenwood High School. Due up for the Bulldogs is Campbell, Holland, and Holt. 1, 2, 3 here in the bottom of the first.
Now batting, number 9, Jaden Campbell.
Playing first base today, Jaden Campbell to the plate for the Dogs to lead off. And that one is lifted up, and it looks like it's going to get out of play over by the first base dugout, and it does. Strike 1, just beyond the fence. That one fouls out again. 0-2. And that one's in there for called strike 3.
Now batting, number 7, Scott Holland.
And that brings third baseman Scott Holland to the plate for Greenwood. That one is ripped towards short, and it got underneath the glove. And Holland will be aboard with a single. And that will bring Ty Holt to the plate, the catcher for today. Holland with a slight lead over there at first. And 1 out. Batter on. Here we go. And that one is hit foul just past the third base. 1-1. Called strike two. Holland back safely on the pick move. That one is hit in the air, shallow center. Looks like it could trail back in, and the second baseman has it gloved for the out. And Holland will retreat back to first. And Zach Zitzman now for the Bulldogs. Zitzman had a 2-run shot over the right field wall yesterday in Harrison. And that one is ripped past the first baseman. And Holland's going to try for third, and he'll get there on the single from Zach Zitzman. Now Bulldog in scoring position.
Number 3, Jackson Cole.
And that brings the DH for today, Jackson Cole, to the plate. Hitting in the 5-hole. That one squirts away. Everybody stays put. One and 0 now to Jackson Cole. Runners at the corners. And that one is hit past the third baseman, and Holland will score. And now we've got one across and two on with 2 outs. And Aaron Taylor comes to the plate now for Greenwood. And that one is hit foul towards Smith Robinson. 0-1. And that one's in there for a called strike. 0-2 now to Aaron Taylor with 2 out and 2 on. And that one fouled towards the third base side, and Taylor stays alive. swinging strike 3 will strand 2 after 1 run scores here in the bottom of the first.
2 hits, 1 run, and 1 error.
We'll be back with the top of the second here in just a minute. You are watching Greenwood High School Baseball.
At Laster Eye Center, we focus on more than your vision. We focus on your experience with the most modern eye exams and procedures for the entire family in one convenient location. We focus on how you feel, diagnosing and treating a whole range of vision conditions and eye disease. We focus on what you care about, finding the right combinations of frames and lenses so nothing prevents you from living your best life. Laster Eye Center, we focus on more than your vision. You'll see.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With over 30 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
We welcome you back here to Greenwood High School. Greenwood leads 1-0 here going into the top of the second. An RBI from Jackson Cole scored Scott Holland. And Aaron Taylor back on top for the Bulldogs. And here is Blaine Walker for Harrison. That one just misses 1-0. That one misses upstairs. 2-0 the count. And Taylor delivers that one in there for a strike 1. 2-1. Strike 2 looking. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Walker. And that one is ripped towards third. Holland gloves it and gets it over in time just outside the reach of Campbell at first, who is aboard now with an error.
Now batting number 15, Ben Estes.
Here's Ben Estes. And that one's in there for called strike 1. In there for called strike 2. Bunt pulled back. And that one fouled back up towards the press box. Got him dead to right. Oh!
He was midair.
And Brewer out to plead his case. And life in the 5A West. On a beautiful pick move. Called safe. That one just misses on the inside, 1 and 2. And that one's in there for called strike 3. And Taylor punches Estes out looking.
Now batting number 8, Cooper Graham.
Here's Cooper Graham for the Harrison Goblins now, with 1 out and 1 on. And that one's in there for called strike 1. And that one fouled. Strike 2. Rodden, the courtesy runner over at first, staying close now. That one upstairs a bit, 1 and 2. And that one plunked him. Now 2 on with 1 out. And Jaden Brown for Harrison will come to the plate. Runners at first and second for Harrison. Taylor peers in. And a swing and a miss, strike one. And that one's in there for called strike two. Swinging strike three, and down goes Brown. 2 on and 2 out now here in the top of the second.
Now batting number 3, Lee Cat.
Now here's Lee Cat, the catcher for Harrison. Taylor delivers. It is a bunt, and he is there with the out at first. 2 left stranded here in the top of the second. No hits, 1 error, no run. We will be back in just a minute. You are watching Greenwood High School baseball.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
See Shelter Agent Jason Hill in Greenwood and ask about Shelter's competitive rates.
I'm not real popular with the insurance companies because I see the mayhem they cause every day by holding your hard-earned money in their good hands. But it's your money. I don't go with the flow, and I don't believe their bullshit. They only wish they could stop me, and the last thing they want is for you to have my number in your phone, because I'll give them mayhem. I'm Phil Votal. You never met a lawyer like me.
Coming into the bottom of the second here at Greenwood. Greenwood up 1-0 here in the second inning. And due up is Webb, Mendenhall, and Fry. Cooper Webb to lead off here. And that one's inside, ball one. That one misses as well, 2-0. That one cut foul. 2-1 now to Cooper Webb, the center fielder. That one's upstairs, 3-1. And that one is lifted towards right, and the grab is made. And Cooper Webb is retired. 1 out here in the bottom of the second.
Stepping to the plate for the Bulldogs, number 20, Caden Mendenhall.
That brings just shortstop Caden Mendenhall to the plate. And that one's in there for called strike one. That one on the outside, called strike two. That one misses outside, 1-2 now. And that one fouled off. Mendenhall extends his at-bat. And that one fouled off into the glove of the catcher for out number 2. And that will bring Wyatt Fry to the plate. Wyatt playing left field today for Greenwood. And that one's in there for called strike. And that one fouled off into the batter's box. 0-2 the count to Fry. And a swinging strike 3, and that puts an end to the second inning. No hits, no runs, no errors here. The Bulldogs go down 1-2-3.
No hits, no runs.
We will be back with the top of the third. 1-0. Greenwood ahead. You're watching Greenwood High School Baseball.
Come on, move. Here we go. Just a little baby step. Just move.
Honey, what in the world are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to mosey on down to the bank. This gal here is my ticket for that home improvement loan at Farmers.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And Farmers.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The 4th oldest Ford dealer in America.
Greenwood High School and Harrison Goblins come to town, and the Bulldogs trying to split with the Goblins, and we have Carter Phillips here up to bat here in the top of the third, and the first one is fouled. 0-1 to Phillips. Taylor will deliver. That one's upstairs, 1-1. That one is lifted towards center field, and Cooper Webb gets under it and makes the grab for out number 1 here in the top of the third.
Now batting number 12, Peyton Reese.
Peyton Reese now up for Harrison. That one just misses upstairs, 1-0. That one just misses 2-0. Three and 0 now to Reese. And that one's in there for called strike. That one fouled up and out of play. And Reese has worked the count full. Taylor on top for the Bulldogs. Here comes the payoff. Fouled off again. Taylor delivers, and swinging strike three for out number two.
Now batting number 24, Garen Crockett.
Here's Garen Crockett. And that one's in there for called strike one.
Strike one.
That one is in play, and it's over to Rennick, and he'll make the stop and put him out. 1-2-3 in the top of the third. 1-0, Greenwood leads. Due up for the Bulldogs is Campbell, Holland, and Holt when we return. You are watching Greenwood High School baseball.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
See Shelter Agent Jason Hill in Greenwood and ask about Shelter's competitive rates.
At Laster Eye Center, we focus on more than your vision. We focus on your experience with the most modern eye exams and procedures for the entire family in one convenient location. We focus on how you feel, diagnosing and treating a whole range of vision conditions and eye disease. We focus on what you care about, finding the right combinations of frames and lenses so nothing prevents you from living your best life. Laster Eye Center, we focus on more than your vision. You'll see.
We welcome you back here to Greenwood High School, where the Bulldogs lead 1-0 going into the bottom of the third. We're back at the top of the lineup with righty first baseman Jaden Campbell. Campbell's 0 for 1. That one on the outside, ball one. And that one is lifted towards right. And the catch is made, and Campbell is retired. One away here in the bottom of the third. And that will bring third baseman Scott Holland to the plate. And that one is ripped towards right, and it is caught. Kind of a can of corn over there, or excuse me, left.
Number 24, Ty Holt.
And that will bring the catcher, Ty Holt, to the plate with 2 outs. That one misses upstairs, ball 1. Two 2-0 now to the catcher Holt. That one misses as well. Ball 3. And that one misses down low and away, and Holt is aboard with a walk here with 2 outs.
Zach Zitzman.
And Parker Branton, number 1, will run for the catcher Holt as courtesy.
Courtesy runner for Ty Holt, number 1, Parker Branton.
And that brings lefty right fielder senior Zach Zitzman to the plate. Zitzman 1 for 1. That one misses low, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1 to Zach Zitzman. Branton back safely on the pick. And that one's in there for called strike 2 on the outside edge. Branton now in trouble, and he is tagged out. And that puts an end to the 3rd inning. The outs ended on the base path. No runs.
No runs, no hits, no errors.
We'll be back with Greenwood in the lead, 1-0, going into the top of the 4th inning coming up. You're watching Greenwood High School baseball.
I'm not real popular with the insurance companies because I see the mayhem they cause every day by holding your hard-earned money in their good hands. But it's your money. I don't go with the flow, and I don't believe their bullshit. They only wish they could stop me, and the last thing they want is for you to have my number in your phone, because I'll give them mayhem. I'm Phil Votal. You never met a lawyer like me.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
See Shelter Agent Jason Hill in Greenwood and ask about Shelter's competitive rates.
1-0 here in the top of the fourth. Greenwood leads.
Now batting number 2.
Aaron Taylor still on top here for Greenwood. And that one is chopped foul backwards. Strike one. That one fouled out. Be a little chance of rain coming in here maybe in the next 10 to 15 minutes. We'll see how that plays out. And that one's on the outside edge, 1-2. And that one fouled off. It's 73 degrees right now with a slight breeze. And Taylor on top will deliver the 1-2. And that one plunked him. And he is aboard with a hit by pitch.
Now batting number 23, Blaine Walker.
And here's Blaine Walker for Harrison. And that one's in there for called strike. That one upstairs, 1-1. Bunt down. Taylor will field it and get it over to first in time for the out. And it pushes the runner around to second. One away here in the top of the fourth.
Now batting number 15, Ben Estes.
Here's Estes. Bunt, and it is foul. Strike one. Taylor checks on the runner out at second. And that one hits the outside for a strike two. And that one fouled back. 0-2 still now to Estes. And that one is lifted out on the first base side. That one lifted out over towards Smith Robinson Stadium. Estes remains with an 0-2 count and a runner on at second with one out. And that one plunked him. And Estes aboard with a hit by pitch. And the meeting is over.
Now batting number 8, Cooper Graham.
With 2 runners on and 1 out. That'll bring Cooper Graham to the plate for Harrison. That one's upstairs for ball 1. And that one's in there for a strike. 1-1 now to Graham. Runners get their lead. Taylor kicks and fires. And a swinging foul back straight towards the netting. 1-2 to Graham. Taylor delivers. Swinging, strike 3. And 2 outs now. And we are going to be in a rain delay. So we will leave you with this picture here and try to see where we are when we come back in a little while, if we can continue this ball game due to the incoming weather. So we'll be in a rain delay for the foreseeable future, and we'll stick right here to this picture. Greenwood leads here in the top of the fourth in a rain delay. 2 outs and 2 on. 1-0. You are watching Greenwood High School baseball. Welcome back. We are here in the top of the fourth after the weather delay. Still 2 outs and 2 on here. Aaron Taylor on top of the mound after a significant delay.
Please turn off your headlights.
Got some headlights out in the parking lot. Get that sorted out. Taylor keeping the runner at second. Honest. That one on the outside. Ball 1. .701 is the official restart time here. That one's in there for called. Strike 1. 1-1 now. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 on, 2 out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that brings an end to the top of the fourth. And we'll go into the bottom of the fourth with Greenwood up 1-0 here in Greenwood. We will step away. You are watching Greenwood High School Baseball.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The 4th oldest Ford dealer in America.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With over 30 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
We welcome you back here to Greenwood, Arkansas. Little system passed through and we are back underway. Due up for Greenwood is Zitzman, Cole, and Taylor.
Now batting number 10, Zach Zitzman.
Zitzman, the right fielder, senior, left-handed hitter. And that one first swing and chop foul, strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2 for Zitzman. And that one's on the outside, 1-2. Upstairs, 2-2. That one inside. And Zitzman has worked the count full here. And swing and a miss, and down goes Zitzman on a high fastball. Strike out to Zitzman.
Jackson Cole.
And that will bring Jackson Cole to the plate for the Bulldogs. And that one's in there for called strike 1. That one misses on the outside, 1-1. Called strike 2. And that one is hit towards short. He'll glove it and get it over to first in time for the out. 2 away now here in the bottom of the 4th. And that will bring the pitcher,
Number 16,
Aaron Taylor, to the plate. Inside, ball 1. And that one fouled off over towards Smith Robinson. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on an outside curve. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Taylor. And that one is hit foul towards the first base side. Two outs, nobody on. 1-2 the count. And that one is hit towards first, and he'll glove it up and record the out to bring it into the 4th inning. We'll come back with the top of the 5th, where Greenwood leads 1-0. You are watching Greenwood High School Baseball.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
See Shelter Agent Jason Hill in Greenwood and ask about Shelter's competitive rates.
At Laster Eye Center, we focus on more than your vision. We focus on your experience with the most modern eye exams and procedures for the entire family in one convenient location. We focus on how you feel, diagnosing and treating a whole range of vision conditions and eye disease. We focus on what you care about, finding the right combinations of frames and lenses so nothing prevents you from living your best life. Laster Eye Center, we focus on more than your vision. You'll see.
Top of the 5th, we're back here in Greenwood, Arkansas after a Good little shower and some lightning had passed through. The grounds crew, also known as the Bulldogs, got the field tarped and kept it mostly dry. 71 degrees now and mostly overcast. The lights have been on the whole time here at the stadium. That brings the catcher up to the plate. And that one is just upstairs, 1-0. That one just missed, 2-0. Taylor kicks and fires. And that one on the outside, 3-0. And that one's in there for called strike one. That one fouled back. And the count is full. And swing and a miss and one away here in the top of the fifth. That'll bring number 9 to the plate for Harrison.
Number 9, Carter Phillips.
That is Carter Phillips. That one is hit right back up the middle, and Rennick got it and over, but it's not in time. Safe is the call.
Now batting number 12, Peyton Reese.
And that brings Reese to the plate for Harrison with one on and one out here in the top of the fifth. The count now to Reese, and Phillips has moved around to first on the ball that got away. Taylor peeks on the runner. Now he'll deliver, and that's in there for called strike. Here's the 1-1, and it's inside and gets away. Taylor will get it back quickly from Ty Holt and keep Phillips at second. 2-1 the count now to Reese. That one is low, 3-1. Taylor dealing with quite a bit of moisture out there on the bump. And that one is lifted a mile in the air. And Rennick will call for it and make the out at second. That'll bring Aaron Crockett to the plate.
Now batting Aaron Crockett.
That one just misses upstairs, ball one. That one's in there for called strike. 1-1 now to Crockett. And that one is lifted, and it is caught by Campbell over at first. And that will take care of the top of the fifth. We go to the middle.
1 hit, no errors.
1-0 here in Greenwood. We'll step away. You're watching Greenwood High School baseball.
At Laster Eye Center, we focus on more than your vision. We focus on your experience with the most modern eye exams and procedures for the entire family in one convenient location. We focus on how you feel, diagnosing and treating a whole range of vision conditions and eye disease. We focus on what you care about, finding the right combinations of frames and lenses so nothing prevents you from living your best life. Laster Eye Center, we focus on more than your vision. You'll see.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With over 30 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Bottom of the fifth here in Greenwood. Bulldogs lead 1-0. Special thanks to Bartell Communications, Wave, Rural Connect, and Arkansas Valley Electric for providing the internet service to the baseball press box here on the campus of Greenwood. Bartell Communications, Wave Rural Connect. If you're an Arkansas Valley Electric member and haven't signed up for ultra-fast high-speed internet fiber to the home, do so by visiting Wave Rural Connect.
Now batting number 17, Cooper Webb.
Cooper Webb due up for the Bulldogs. It is Webb, Mendenhall, and Fry here in the bottom of the fifth. And that one is lifted towards center. It is way back and caught by the center fielder.
Now batting number 20, Caden Mendenhall.
And that brings Mendenhall to the plate for the Bulldogs. The shortstop for Greenwood. Walker on top for Harrison. He'll deliver, and that one inside. Ball one. Two and 0 now to Caden Mendenhall from Walker. High and outside, 3 and 0. Here comes the 3-0 from Walker. And that one is upstairs as well, and Mendenhall will walk on balls here in the bottom of the fifth with one out. And that will bring number 5, the left fielder, Wyatt Fry, to the plate. Walker on the pick move. Mendenhall back safely. That one on the outside called strike one. Fry hits that one towards right, and it's down for a single. And 2 runners on, and we're back to the top of the lineup with Jaden Campbell.
Now batting, number 9, Jaden Campbell.
Runners at first and second. Jaden Campbell up, 1 out here in the bottom of the fifth. And that one is lifted a mile in the air and foul, and they give chase and make the out in foul territory. And that will bring Scott Holland to the plate with 2 on and 2 out here in the bottom of the fifth. Greenwood leads by 1 run. Holland, Moore, and Brenton did a signing in the arena today for their colleges that they'll be attending next year. Holland, the CBC recruit. And that one hit towards short, and he'll glove it up and get it over to first in time to record the out and end the inning in strand 2. 1-0 here as we go into the top of the 6th. When we return, we will be back. You are watching Greenwood High School baseball.
Come on, move. Here we go. Just a little baby step. Just move.
Honey, what in the world are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to mosey on down to the bank. This gal here is my ticket for that home improvement loan at Farmers.
You know, you don't have to be a farmer to bank at Farmers. Farmers Bank is celebrating 115 years of serving the financial needs of everyone in the River Valley. And farmers.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The 4th oldest Ford dealer in America.
We We welcome you back here to Greenwood, Arkansas. Low-scoring affair thus far. Greenwood 1, Harrison nothing. Aaron Taylor still on top for the Bulldogs. Top of the 6th. There is a small little system due to the southwest of us right now. Looks to maybe miss us to the north. Here is Benton for Harrison.
Now batting number 2, Brady Benton.
Taylor kicks and fires, and that one is upstairs. 1-0. That one is hit towards a short. Mendenhall will glove it and get it over to Campbell at first for the 6-3 putout. One away here in the top of the 6th.
Now batting number 23, Blaine Walker.
Here's Blaine Walker. He's the pitcher for today. And that one is in there for a called strike. Strike 2 looking to Walker. Aaron Taylor finding the groove. Here's the 0-2, and that one just misses. 1-2. Holt was ready to pull the trigger on the throw down to third. And that one is hit towards second. Rennick will glove it and get it over to the 4-3 putout. 2 away now here in the top of the 6th.
Now batting number 15,
that'll bring Ben Estes to the plate. Taylor kicks and fires, and that one just misses on the outside. That one's in there for called strike. 1-1 here to Estes. 2 away. And that one is lifted towards center, and Cooper Webb will make the grab and record the out to put an end to the top half of the 6th. No hits, no runs or errors. We'll go into the bottom of the 6th when we return. 1-0. Greenwood up over Harrison. You are watching Greenwood High School Baseball.
At Laster Eye Center, we focus on more than your vision. We focus on your experience with the most modern eye exams and procedures for the entire family in one convenient location. We focus on how you feel, diagnosing and treating a whole range of vision conditions and eye disease. We focus on what you care about, finding the right combinations of frames and lenses so nothing prevents you from living your best life. Laster Eye Center, we focus on more than your vision. You'll see.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
See Shelter Agent Jason Hill in Greenwood and ask about Shelter's competitive rates.
Bottom of the 6th, Greenwood leads 1-0 over Harrison. Due up for Greenwood is Holt, Cole, and Taylor.
Now batting number 24, Ty Holt.
That one on the outside, ball one to Ty Holt, the catcher. Outside 2-0. That one's in there for called strike. 2-1 now to Ty Holt. That one well outside. 3-1. Walker on top for Harrison. And Ty Holt looks at the 3-1. Walker will deliver. And that one is ball 4. And Holt reaches with a leadoff walk.
Now batting number 10, Zach Zitzman.
That brings lefty Zach Zitzman to the dish for Greenwood. And that one misses on the outside half. 1-0 is the count to Zitzman. Chopped foul. 1-1. And that one's in there for called strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Zitzman. Holt with a short lead over at first. And that one plunked him. And Zitzman is aboard with a hit by pitch with no outs.
Now batting number
and that
3,
will bring Jackson Cole to the plate. And out comes the Harrison coach to have a chat with Walker. And that'll do it for Walker, as he has walked one and had a hit batsman, and it looks like Phillips may be coming in from center field. No?
Pitching change for the Golden Goblins. Now pitching number 12, Peyton Reese.
Peyton Reese, the shortstop, is moving over now. Right-handed pitcher.
The coach went out to talk to the current pitcher, and it was just taking forever. The home plate umpire never went out there.
So we have a pitching change, and Walker will sit down with 71 pitches. Walker threw 71 pitches, allowed 5 hits and 1 run, and 5 strikeouts with 3 walks. He's 71 pitches and 45 thrown for a strike, with 5 total innings pitched. Reese has inherited 2 runners and no outs here in the bottom of the 6th. And we'll reset now, and Jackson Cole will come to the plate for Greenwood.
Welcome to the show.
Peyton Reese. That one outside, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Cole capped the ball on that one. Just barely 1-1 now to Jackson Cole. Holt at second, Zitzman at first. That one misses outside, 2-1. That one hit the bottom of the strike zone, 2-2 now. And that one's in there for a called strike 3. One away here in the bottom of the 6th, and that will bring
Number 16,
Aaron Taylor to the plate. See if he can help his cause out some.
Please turn off your headlights.
And that one is chopped foul. And we will reset. Holt had made it all the way home. Oh, and 1 the count to Taylor. Here comes the 0-1 from Reese, and that one's in there for a called strike. 0-2 now to Taylor. That one on the outside, 1-2. That one on the inside, 2-2 now. Here comes the 2-2. That one's upstairs, and Taylor's worked the count full here with 1 out and 2 on. That one fouled off. Over into the Greenwood bullpen. Here comes the payoff, and that one is ripped, but foul. And Taylor will reset. 3-2 the count. 2 runners on, 1 out. Reese on top for Harrison. And that one is inside. And Taylor, with a good at-bat, has the bases loaded here in the bottom of the 6th with 1 out. And center fielder Cooper Webb comes to the plate for Greenwood. We'll have Maddox McCallop will run for Aaron Taylor as courtesy. Cooper Webb due for one here. 1 out, bases loaded. Reese on top for Harrison. And that one just misses outside, ball 1. Holt at third, Zitzman at second, McCallop running in courtesy. And that one is in there for called strike 1 to Cooper Webb. And 1 run will score as Holt comes in. The count. To Cooper Webb. Outside, 3-1. Oh, 2-2. That one is ripped right back up the middle. 1 run will score, possibly 2. And the Bulldogs turn this into their ball game with a 1 out single RBI from Cooper Webb.
Now batting number 6, Braden Brewer.
And Braden Brewer is now up to bat in the 8 hole in lieu of Caden Mendenhall. 6 for 20. Webb at first, one out. That one outside, 1-0. And we're going to have a chat with Reese at the plate.
Folks, we'd like to let you know that we have half-price burgers and dogs in the concession stand. Half-price burgers and dogs.
4-0 here in the bottom of the 6th. And number 17 is coming in to pitch in relief for Harrison.
Pitching change for the Golden Goblins.
That is Liam Wright.
Number 17, Liam Wright.
Liam pitched in relief last night. Liam Bright. Bright inherits a 1-0 at bat with Braden Brewer, and one runner and one out here in the bottom of the 6th. That's Cooper Webb over at first with a 2 RBI single. That one's in there for called strike. 1-1 now to Brewer. That one misses on the outside, 2-1. Swing and a miss from Braden Brewer. 2-2 the count now. Webb gets his lead over at first. And Bright delivers one on the outside, and the count is worked full by Braden Brewer. Yep, he'll step off. Bright will try the pick move back to first. Webb is back safely. Webb with a decent lead over at first. Bright with the payoff. And Brewer fouls that one off. And a swing and a miss, and Brewer is retired. And 2 outs with 1 man on will bring Wyatt Fry to the plate for the Bulldogs.
Now batting number 5, Wyatt Fry.
Bright up on top for Harrison. Peeks on the runner. Now he'll deliver. Strike 1 to Wyatt Fry. That one misses on the inside. 1-1 now. Webb over at first. Feels like he's been there long enough to start getting mail. That one misses, and Webb will go, and he gets there safely on the 2-1. Fry will settle back in. And Bright has his sign. Checks on Webb and delivers. And that one's in there for called strike 2. Deuce is wild here in the bottom of the 6th. 2 out, 1 on. 2-2 the count. And that one's no, called strike 3. And that puts an end to the bottom of the 6th. 3 runs come across in that inning.
3 runs, 1
and
hit.
Greenwood with a 4-0 lead going into the top of the 7th when we come back. You are watching Greenwood High School Baseball.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
See Shelter Agent Jason Hill in Greenwood and ask about Shelter's competitive rates.
Right now at Randall Ford, we have huge selection of slightly used vehicles. No matter what you are looking for, we have it. Hondas, Chevys, GMCs, Fords. At Randall Ford, we have what you want at the budget you can afford. 0 down, 0% interest, plus deferred payments for 90 days. Need some extra cash? We will buy your vehicle, whatever you have. Plus, we will pay top dollar. Stop in today. Randall Ford, 5500 Rogers Avenue, or online 24/7 at randallford.com. The 4th oldest Ford dealer in America.
We welcome you back here to Greenwood High School Baseball. The Bulldogs with a 4-0 lead here going into the top of the 7th. Aaron Taylor pitching for the Bulldogs still. He's got 89 pitches. And that'll bring Graham to the plate for Harrison.
Now batting number 8, Cooper Graham.
Graham is 0 for 1 on the day. And that one is high and upstairs there, ball 1 to Cooper Graham. Taylor delivers. That's in there for called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Cooper Graham. Called strike. 1-2 the count to Graham. Taylor will deliver, and that one fouled off out of play. Taylor looks for his sign. He's got it. Here comes the 1-2. And that one just misses upstairs, 2-2. That one fouled off in the batter's box. And that one's in, just misses. And the count has been worked full. Just missed on a 50-50 call there. Here's the payoff. And that one's in there for a called strike 3. One away here in the top of the 7th.
Now batting number 1, Jaden Brown.
That brings Jaden Brown to the plate for Harrison. And that one is lifted up in the air. And Wyatt Fry gives chase and makes the grab to record the out. And he gets the ball right back to Aaron Taylor and says, "Go back to work, Hoss."
Now batting number 3, Lee Cat.
Here's the catcher, Lee Cat, for Harrison. And that one's in there for a called strike. Taylor kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Bulldogs 1 out away from a split. Swing and a miss, and down goes Cat, and the split has been secured.
That's your ball game, folks. Your final
Taylor ends it on 101 pitches. Taylor finishes up with 8 strikeouts, no walks, and only 2 hits with no runs allowed. Special thanks to everyone that watched this afternoon and into the evening here. We appreciate each and every one of you. The Bulldogs move now to 8-4 in the conference with the split with Harrison. Next week, varsity action on the road Monday with Farmington at their place on Monday, and then senior night Tuesday night here at home. Thanks to Joe Buffkin out in center field on the camera, doing a great job for us as always. And Chad Moore filling in for Brother Ronnie tonight here at the public address station. 4-0, Greenwood splits with Harrison here at home. We appreciate each and every one of you watching. This has been Greenwood High School Baseball.